Okay, guys, we're back. So you guys ready to go? Hold on a minute. I'll make sure I open this in a minute. I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna look this up in a second. Are you guys still here? So we have don't worry, I kept the live stream from the previous one. So I removed the live stream, but I actually edited out the part you saw what I typed in the screen. So I had that part out and I saved a copy of the video. So I delete the previous live stream just about 15 seconds ago, but I kept the copy of the live stream I just did about 15 minutes ago, and it's on the video section. You guys will see it. It's in the description down below. So I just want to let you guys know about the DSPFO. So we're talking about that. We all got that in here. So who's in the chat? So can we see people in here right now or not? So let me take a look. Anyone in the chat? Let us know. Anybody in the chat right now? So who's in this chat? Hold on a second. Anyone see me in the chat? Let me know. Anyone out there? Okay, we got it. Seeing brushes. Anybody in the chat room, go ahead. Who's in there? Let us know. Let's see, refresh the page. So I was gonna go show you guys where you get the antenna I have. I bought it many years ago, back in 2005 or 2006, and I'll show you what it is. I think this will work. Maybe we'll have to clip this open, and maybe we can make a connector for it. So who's in here tonight? Go ahead. Oh, okay, we got one viewer. There we go. We got someone back in. There we go. We got it. So if someone came in here, okay, we got one Connecticut viewer. So, so I'm waiting anybody to start coming in. We had a few guys in there, so we have it going. So we're good. So we're gonna show you where to get this antenna because I think this will work, but it's something that one I did on the DSCFO. Wish I had one of those connectors though, but I'm gonna try solder to make something for it. But and we could probably put it in the Cobra 139 this way. But this one I am going to take off my route. I got it off my router the other day, one of them. And I'll show you guys what it is. Are we live on itself? Okay. I'm going to open it up in a second until we do this. It is a Linux router. I just had one of these. Um, yeah. Okay, let's take a look at this. These kind of antennas I have, I'll show you guys. This is the one. I don't know I don't know what kind of cable to use. This is the kind of antenna I have, something like this. Radio Shack. They are. These are the ones I had back in the day, and I bought these many years ago. I'll show you guys. It's called GigaWire. This is the one I actually have from Radio Shack. I don't really use that. Wish we knew about the box, but I have these antennas here. I'll show you in a second. And I'll show you some more of it. Hold on, I'll get you guys on the stream to see it, and then I'll show you in a second. Um, let's get the thing on right now. See that? We're on. Just a look. I'll have to close out off in a second and let you guys see it. There we go. We'll turn this back on. Well, at least we got some viewers in right now. I see someone in here. So I'll show you guys in a second. We're definitely looking at on here. There we go. This is the router I was telling you about. I have this antenna here I bought many years ago. I was thinking about taking one of these and soldering to that to the connector I have. When I took out the other day, a few days ago, when I saw the other connector to the one with the red and black wire one, the frequency counter to read the thing. So there's something in these have a cable inside of these. They have this kind of cable. It's the same kind of connector. Well, I'm just even taking this whole thing apart and getting the wire out of this thing. And that's the same kind of that pink type wire you've seen in what it is. It could be let me see what it is, what it's talking about in the description. And I think it's the same kind of coax, or it could be it has 50 ohms in it, because that's what it has. This is what I'm trying to look at the specs. They don't tell us anything, but it gives you an idea what they are. Let me take a look. But it's from Radio Shack back in the early mid 2000s. So I was going to show you one on Amazon. Looks almost like that. Let's just type in GigaWire, and that's what it's called. And that's what they are, like these. So I'm going to go back to the search, and I'm going to go look at Amazon.com. That's our best bet to look at. So you guys still here? It's cool. Yeah, this is what we're going to be looking up, GigaWire. See what they got on Amazon. Let's look at GigaWire. Hey, that gives us an idea in the Amazon. See what they have there. There we go. They don't look like that, but that's why they have those connectors in all of them. A lot of them will have this, and you could use it instead of buying that wire for like for the price. But if you have a used router around you don't use, you can use one of these to do it. It uses 5.8 gigahertz, 2.4, but they have that wire inside you can go look at inside. So I'll show you in a second one of these example ones. But yeah, you can take one of these apart and get the wire out of it and solder it to the connector. Let me find the one we had earlier. This one. It's usually 6 dB, it doesn't matter, but it's a little bit longer. It's almost as long as the other one, because you can use the long wires on it. All right. What does it say down here? It says 50 ohms. So 50 ohms is good. We don't know what kind of wire he's using. If it's like an RG364 or something like that, that's what they are. And that's what the wire look like inside. But when you take it apart, you'll see it. They almost look like the same wire that uses on the DS-UFO I have here. So you could take these apart. They'll have a wire. It's only like $9. You can use that. And it's all free shipping. That's good. Instead, if they start charging tariffs on those Chinese products, you can always reuse Linux routers type the wires. You can use them. Like these antennas here, they have them. So that's why don't throw out your wireless routers. You could use these to do it. We might have to cut them open and show you the wires. I think they're actually the one with 50 ohms in either way. We're still here. There we go. And we're looking at down here to see what it shows. Trying to figure out what the wiring's in this thing. If it's an RG 364, that's what they call it. It could be the same thing. But the wire actually uses the same thing for the wire router, but there's a coax thing inside of those things. And you can solder it to the other things like that. So that's what you guys do. So who's out here tonight? But let us know. So that's what you guys can do, something like that. It's pretty long wire to do it, but I have one on that. So let me see, he's out there. Let's see. Checking anybody's in studio right now. We're looking at now in the chat. And let's see. Hey, what's up? CMD 1250. Thanks for coming out there from Pennsylvania. Okay. You guys saw that? Yeah, and then you guys can go back to that previous video. We removed the live stream, but we have a copy of the live stream we have. And it's in down the description below. We can go click it. And you'll see the one I'm talking about, the DSUFO out there. And I put it out there if people are going to see that. Yeah, we'll link the part 2 video in this thing right now. We can do. So I'm going to do something tonight. So we're going to talk about eBay Radio of the Weeks. Maybe you guys can help me on this DSUFO with the Cobra 139. But what we got to do first, is get the Cobra 139 base station and the President Grant working and have these radios recap. I hope Jersey will fix the relay problem, which you saw. It could be a bad capping. I don't know, when it buzzes. I took the relay out and did that back a month ago, clean out the contacts with the deox. I even got some deox spray, and it didn't do anything. When I put it back in there, it still has the same buzzing sound thing. And you guys saw on my live stream when I was talking on channel 26 with it. And it happened on AM or sideband when it happened. You saw it, and when it stopped talking stuff, and when it did that, but it still received. And you guys saw it on my video when I was doing it. Mostly I just doing things like that, and that's all you guys saw the President Grant what it does. It was pretty cool. But there was a cool video I saw the other day about this guy found a President Grant out of a dump site, a house being demolished, and I found the video. I sent it to one of the guys out there, and he took it. It's an export President Grant, just like the ones from the series, and he cleaned up the thing. I wish I got some of the cleaners he had, and you could bring it back to touch up with some gray stuff with a permanent marker. Gray permanent marker does it, and you use this kind of special cleaner. You could clean the whole radio and make it all brand new, black type display and stuff like that. He did this, and this guy did all that. And I told him to go get some contact mic caps, and he was going to do it. But the radio works pretty good. He has, and has the FM, AM, and single sideband built into this radio. This Grant he actually got for free out of a house who was dumping on the side of it in a dumpster. So he got it out of there for free. It was pretty cool, and it worked really good once he fired up and powered it up. And mostly he used some CRT type spray, electronic spray, to get the switches working, and he did. It was pretty awesome. I saw this video the other day. So tonight out here, let me just show you guys on YouTube land tonight. We had a great live stream yesterday. You guys saw that for 7 hours, and I told you about the specification on the OBS, the sound sets. So it does that, but when you turn up the Cobra 139 up halfway notch, the static kicks in on the live stream when I do on this OBS studio. Yes. So yeah, but Sunday is gonna be a lot of cold front coming this weekend, but I'm gonna show you guys in a second, and I'm going to show you what's going on the DXLAM map, so you guys are going to go look at that tonight, and we're going to talk about Radio of the Week this week. Let's go look at the propagation maps tonight. So if you guys are getting DX views out there tonight, let us know. I'll put the little UDX logo. Looks like North Carolina and Tennessee. I'm on that edge. So look at that. Let me see, there's no DX this hour. That's the only skips going on right now. Look at that, guys. That's weird. I'm right on the edge of that, about 60 miles away from it. So it looks like it's going to West Virginia, but I don't hear anybody on there tonight because it's pretty quite dead. It's mostly probably Atlanta, Georgia, and that. We're not going to hear them because we're around the western side of the edge here. So it is right on the edge of the DXLAM. So we're on the line right there. So look at that. That's the only skips hitting tonight. All the way up that far. That's where the sun's hitting that far south. But the whole earlier today, this whole thing was lit up tonight. You guys saw that. But we're still getting people in Kansas and everything. And mostly what's going on in the rest of the world. The gray line's already past Hawaiian Islands right now. So you guys see that out there tonight. And Australia doing the same thing. But this is some weird X. So what's going on with these solar systems? What's going on? It's like it was bad conditions today, but maybe in a few days. But the gray line is right here where it kicks in. When you're behind the gray line, it means you're in the dark zone. When the DX will still continue for another hour or so. It looks like it's over in Alaska right now on Dutch Harbor up there, I see. So we had some guys from Alaska today. Someone was talking in Canada. I was trying to hear him, but when I had the live stream fired up today, when we started today, we had Jungle Joe on the air. And you guys saw what happened today when I told you about on Dirty Diapers channel today. You guys saw that. But I need someone out there, go travel out there across the country, you guys know, and keep watching my live streams. You guys know. Ben Hur needs to be out there, do the thing. You know the thing. You know the thing. If he hears me on the live stream, you can hear me out there on the radio. And you guys know, let him know. But the cool thing, we got checked in Golden Gate 1220 tonight. That was awesome. Yesterday. So at least I got entered the draw. I got entered the drawing today. That was awesome. So we're gonna go look at CB Radio. CB Radio of the week. We're gonna go look on eBay right now. Tonight we're gonna go look at a bunch of that stuff, and we'll see if we can try that tonight. We'll go type in some CB radios on the dial. So you guys had some great days. Let me see, we got some eBay of the week things. There we go. We can go there. That's the way we do it. So who's out there tonight? So we're gonna watch here without either way. They'll let us know if there's any C radios for sale. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. Let me see, you guys can still see it. So I'm gonna make sure. Okay, we got it here. I'm gonna put our UGX logos back on here. I like it that side. That's our best bet. And we're cool. We might be able to see it. So we got 4 viewers out here tonight, and we're gonna talk about eBay the radio of the week tonight. So we got the DSVFO out of the way on the previous video. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you can see the CUGX 122. We had you out there today. My mom's in bed, but man, at least we're gonna have some great things. I'll show you the weather a little later tonight, but so looking at some radios tonight, we're gonna look at lots of radios here. There's a GM Electronics going for sale, $148, and we got a President Washington going for $117 on bids right now. So the hottest bid tonight is the Uniden PC78 LTW Dynamic Switch, 40 channels. And we got a Galaxy DX47 going on there. Peak and tune converted. $290. Look at that radio. And this one sold is. Got other radios tonight. There's a Cobra 40. Is that right? No, it's a Cobra 139 XRL. Okay, sorry about that. Man, that's something else out there, John. Yep, this one looks in pretty good shape for that price. So this is a radio of the week you can check out, and I would recommend to check out this radio. It's in beautiful condition, $160. He's at a location out of Mulkey, Illinois. $16 shipping. It's pretty close to me in Illinois. If it's close to my area, the ship would be a lot cheaper. And you guys could donate one of these radios. We'd rock it on the beams for sure. Look at all the switches. The microphone, I don't really care about the mic. I get rid of the mic, and just if it's a 4-pin, that's what you do. This thing looks like it's been wired up really bad. Look at that. But beautiful radio in good, great condition. It's got noise in A and L. It's got the Cobra 139 XR, but I have the old school Cobra 139 crystals. So what's he showing us? It's like it's in good shape. We'll read the description down below and check it out in a few minutes. It's in really great condition, but it's a good deal for $160. You want to start out. Be almost I say $16. It'd probably be $180 for this radio right now if you're going to go jump on there right now. There's another Cobra 139. I want to go look at some more Cobra 139s tonight. We're going to look at that right now. And look. I'll show you something right here. Bob CB Radio Shop is still going, guys. That's him selling the Quad 5 radio. I'll show you the Quad 5 radio and go back in a second. This is Bob's. And I'm telling you, you guys don't know about the real Bob, what's going on with him. He's trying to keep his CB radio shop open. It's Bob's CB radio shop. That's him in Pennsylvania. This is the 90 watt, 100 watt version quad 5. I have the 40, 50 watt version. You guys seen this? And there's this radio inside. It has the same exact chip here. And you got to remove the 904 chip in there and you get the 40 channel to get the 27 megahertz going. It's usually over this area here. I think it's usually I think it's over this. It's usually right down this area right here, where you remove that little the 103 chip. I think it is. I think that's what it's called, near the 904 chip area, somewhere in the 103 or 104 chip. But you'll see it. You got to go look at CB Tricks. You'll find it how to do it. It's all in there. And this is the original quad 5. It's probably the 90 watt version. Instead, mine is. There we go. Got some more backside. It's usually right in this location, right about here. Not over there. It's usually right on here in this area. When I did it back then the last time. There we go. It's right about there. Right about in that area where those capacitors at. You'll find the 904 chip right in this area, right about here. It's between these capacitors. And you got to be very careful not to hit them when you do it. It's usually over here or over there. It's usually around this area here. You have to look around over there or over there, but mostly it's in this area here. And there's a lot of stuff to quad 5. And the program kit. I have one of these radios. Here we go. The 904 chip will be, I'm looking over here. It'll be over in this area here. Between these capacitors. It's right about there, guys. It's usually right here. That's where you will find it right here. And you can solder one of them out. Make sure, and I had to hit it over this side one time, but you can aim it that way. I don't know what's that thing over. He probably removed it, it looks like. There's some kind of piece of tape or something he did. But the 904 chip is somewhere around here. It's usually in this area, and you'll find it. You'll find the one we're talking about. It's got that cool stuff. It's the original quad 5. This is the Top Guns technology. It's the 90 watt, 100 watt version probably is. And Bob's still selling them. That's pretty cool. The guy's going through leukemia treatments right now in Pennsylvania. That's what he said. And he's got a GoFundMe going on right now on his page. So I put it out there on his video about his GoFundMe. And Bob is usually, I have contacts with him on there too. And he actually thanked me for putting his GoFundMe on YouTube during last 2 weeks ago. And then told him about that and told him I have a quad 5, the one I bought back 4 years ago. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. And showed him some of my YouTube videos of it too. So this thing's pretty good, but I wish I had some high quality caps for the quad 5 Top Guns technology. If you guys want to donate some good quality caps and MOSFETs for this radio, let me know. You guys can give away to me for free. They send me some quad 5 caps. And I'll put them in there myself if I take my time. I have the right solder iron that does it, guys. You know, I have one of those Chinese solder irons. It'll do that radio if you don't burn the board. But I have the right kind of solder iron. Will do it. But I don't have those kind of tuning things like the Ceramic type screwdrivers. I don't have those. This is the 90-100 watt version. That's the one Jed UGX 183 has. I have the one that came out in 2017. That's what it is. So it's all the specs and everything's quite good. These are wonderful radios you want to start out. And make sure you put that out right there and show you how to operate one of these things. It's pretty good. It's a beautiful quad 5, and he's got lots of them in stock, so he's got at least 10 of them. But tell him Bob's CB shop, that's him, in Pennsylvania. Give him a wave back from the Fox man. He knows who he is out there in Tennessee. Then let's go look at the Cobra 139 today. This is a beautiful radio. XRL. We're going to look at, yeah, the Cobra 139 XRL is pretty decent. It's out of Illinois. We'll see the description down below what he's talking about. So we're looking at here, we're reading on the description bands here. This includes the microphone, hands-free microphone, making ideal for outdoors activities, emergency, blah, 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 and built durability for performance. This serial is top choice for those who are looking for reliable communication solutions. Oh, yeah. Powers up, LED may need to be cleaned. Well, LEDs are easy to clean, no problem. Clean condition, mainly alignment, sold as is, no returns. And check it out, man. A Cobra 139 XRL. XLR. Oh, yeah. and you'd be rocking on the meters of this thing. You'd be banging on the meters, but put a DSVFO in that thing, you'd be rocking on the free bands. I bet you guys can do one for sure. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go check out some more radios tonight. We got some on the list. Oh, look at that beautiful Navajo TRC 57. That's a good deal for 139. That thing's a monster. Look at that. It's got the time watch on it, but I bet someone's gonna love that once they get it for Christmas. But Christmas already passed, but it doesn't matter. Probably be good for Three Kings Day for the people in Mexico and Puerto Rico. They still haven't got their Christmas started yet. In a few days, it will start their Christmas. So we started off with those guys down there. Oh yeah. So they'll probably be starting their Three Kings Day to get their Christmas goods for their CB radios. Oh yeah. So there's a cool Jim Electronics GTX 5000, $148 and 60 bits. It's a fight and a battle. They're trying to get that radio. Oh man, someone's gonna win a beautiful raid. They're gonna fight it for big deals tonight. Oh yeah. What time is it? 12:31. We're looking good on the clock. And something like that. And there's one called a Cobra 200. These are GTL. These are very rare. These are very rare locational radios. These I heard about. Look at that. It's, I don't know what, they have like a 148 board or something inside. But these are kind of rare kind of radios they do. It's got that nice MOSFET. What is that? 4-pin? Yep. This one I've talked to guys that have these radios on my live streams. And this thing's built like a monster beast. There's something on this little sticker shows all about how it operates. So you guys have to take a look at some pictures of that one. And it's got some nice heat sinks. These heat sinks look like they're built like a monster tank. They're not cheap made, guys. Those are real high quality metal ones from the Philippines. Cool. They don't look very cheap made to me, guys. These things were built pretty good back in the 80s. And what you gotta do with something like that, you probably have to take this off or solder this thing to get on a power supply. That's your best bet. Where are you gonna get the connector for that? You probably have to take the wires off or hook a fuse to it to make it okay. Yeah, look at that. Somebody's got to know how to hook the ones up. But it's a pretty good deal for the radio. $24 for shipping out of Phoenix, Arizona. And it's $499. Boy, almost bringing price of a new Quad 5. So it's in good shape if you want to grab one. But it'll go down in price. So keep a check on this one. So go look at this one. Keep it on your save list. See, they'll might knock down. It's called the Cobra 200 GTXL. It's Cobra 200 GTL DX Night Watch. And it looks beautiful. It glows green in the dark. And it's got single sideband built into the whole radio. Okay, we'll see any more. Oh, look at this radio. A 1980s Unit PC 77 Channel Trucker Farmham CB radio. Does it got sideband? I don't know. We ain't gonna go look at that right now. So we're looking at eBay radios of the week today, in December 26th. Today in 2025 world, we're in about 34 minutes from 34 minutes ago was December 25th, Christmas Day. Hope you guys have a great Merry Christmas this week, man. Hope you guys had a great one out there. Mostly, on my Christmas Day, my mom had to took my my brother's gifts. So I had Christmas the other day on the 24th. You know that. So this one's called Radio Audi CB900. Look at that radio. It's got these kind of S mirrors. And look at that. A lot of radios tonight. And we got a President Washington still going bid on the house tonight. $80 for that one. A lot of choices from these Christmas leftover goodies. Just go pick your pick and you'll get your radio going, man. And look at all that. So let's go look at some Cobra 139s tonight. Let's see if they got the one I have still, the 40 channel modified version. Alright. Let's go check that one out. We're going to look at Cobra 139s out there tonight. They could be different kinds. Oh, there's one for 75 bucks. Look at that one there, guys. There's a bid $75 going on a Cobra 139. Let's go take a look with this one. It's got the blue lights on it. Someone's selling one. Ugh. It's out of Kentucky, but $9 shipping, man. That's pretty cheap. Oh yeah, look at that. It's got the blue LEDs. We don't know, it could be a 40 channel modifying system, probably not. Original 23 channel. Pretty good. Looks okay. So Jeb, you're out there tonight, Jeb's Projects. You better go pick up one of these babies right now. Get one, put that DSVFO in, and we want you to put a video out there today, during when you get some time. Get a Cobra 139 crystal radio. Go put a DSVFO. We want to see you do a project. People will learn from you and know how to do it right. So you better pick up one of these radios for the price of one. Get a Cobra 139 base station crystal, the original one like I have here. And that's what I'm saying. So maybe you guys can donate to his channel. Get one of these going for him to put the DSCFO, the one out of that blue box. Someone's got to do it so people can see it, how they do it. I'm sure the guy could pull it off, but he could take his time to do it. Then I don't have to do all these adjustments and stuff like that. So I just want to wave it out to him today. So Jeb, if you're watching this channel today, or anybody wants to get a shout out to him, tell him to look up one of these radios, the Cobra 139 base station, the one I have. So they have one going for $56, but how much that would be for $24? That would be, let me think about that one. Let me see. 66, $76. That would be a $76 deal. Almost the same price as the $75 bid on it. That's what I'm saying. So we need to donate to Jeb Projects on YouTube to get one of these working. We got to make sure it's a nice color. Some guy marked with little circles on it. Oh. He probably wanted to tune his knobs. That's what he did. Smart guy did that with the knobs instead of the blue tape. Someone did something really cool. But if you're watching Jeb Projects in YouTube land, make sure you buy this radio, one of these Cobra 139s. We want you to do the same DSUFO setup with the one you did, the Lafayette type radio you did about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Do the same kind of black box, the frequency counter, and find a way how you get these things working, solder in the channel 1 crystal chip. I think it's possible he can do it, and maybe Ham Radio Hack will learn how to do it like from him. But I think Jeb might be able to pull this off. Jeb's Projects on YouTube. So give him a Cobra 139 donation. Tell him do what Foxen wants to do. To put a DSVFO on the one he had, the one for the Lafayette, the one he did on his. All he has to do with that radio, like you just unscrew the connector, and all he has to make the wire for the just screw in the connector on the DSVFO, the one he actually did, and he just has to wire it up to the Cobra 139 and do the way it does that, and it'll be the same kind of ice offset. Either way, you can still do it. You can still either way, or just go get another one of the DSVFOs and put on it. So I think he could actually do it. So check this one out. This is a good radio for the week to start out for DSVFO, a Cobra 139 base station from the 70s. But eventually, if you want to try that out, it'd be quite good. But it's all Japanese made, but mostly I'm trying to get my recap, you guys know that. So good at it. And there's a lot more for sale, Cobra 149s, base stations, 139 base stations. There's some in great shape like this one here for $149. That's an awesome shape. And we don't know, some could be, they come out with those 40 channel modified Cobra 139s once in a while. Keep an eye on this flea bay auction. Once in a while they'll have one. Sometimes they'll have them, sometimes they don't. They had two this year in 2025. You guys were never on this live stream. They had two because they're very kind of rare. And look at that. There's another one right there. It doesn't say this one's a 23 channel system. Could be 40. I can see this one here. Let me see. Take a look at the knobs. And it looks like it's a 23 channel to me. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh. So a lot of Cobra 139s on the list tonight. A lot of good choices. You might get one cheap. They will go down in price when these guys sell them on there. You guys will see it. Keep an eye. Look at all these Cobra 139. It might be a rare 40 channel modified one. Very rare sometimes. This one's got this modified switch on that one. So just want to let you guys know. So a lot of Cobras tonight. Oh yeah, and I don't even have this manual. I don't even have the one for $15.99 for the owner's manual. I don't have that. And mine didn't came in. I had bought it on Fleabag many years ago. And back in 2018 when I got mine. You guys remember that. You've seen the videos of those things. And there's another Cobra 139C right there tonight. Pretty good. And a lot of other Cobras out there tonight. Oh, look at this one. $50, but that price is a little high on that one right there for $75 shipping. Probably way across the country, around the world. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. We got the Cobra 139 tonight. And we'll see anything going on, hot deals on Fleabay Auctions World. What is the best radio going on tonight on Fleabay during the Christmas hour, the Christmas day? We're looking at all these things. All these things. Oh, yeah. Let's go look at CB radio base stations for sale. A lot of choices here tonight. And there's one with an XR original box for $150. Look at that one. That's in good shape. That's a Cobra 135. And there's a lot of Cobra 135s. And that's a very rare one right there. There's a Cobra 1000, $199. You got the Cobra 2000 GT. I love that one. These rates $219. That is a good deal on it, but it's got that modified switch on it. And there's a lot more choices tonight on Cobras and other ones. Look at that. Rare Swedish 1970s Hendrick 3506. C radio base station where microphone works. A lot of choices tonight. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Someone's going to get a deal on these things. And eventually they'll be sold soon. They'll get a lot of them. But there's a lot of choices on Fleabay tonight for Christmas or the holiday season. And I guess there's a lot of serious for sale. Prices will go down, up and down. Who knows? Oh, yeah. A lot of choices tonight. So, yeah. Look at this one called the Northport one. That's kind of weird radio, but it's got blue lights on it. Oh, yeah, it's got the blue ocean lights. Then you got your Mark 10s or Mark 9. $400 going for a deal on that one. Another two radio out there. And this one going for $55 for this radio. You can grab this one. I got one of these for $20 back then. And when I lived in Utah, I got it on Fleabay for like $20 for that radio. Look at this weird radio. Oh, yeah, look at this. Oh, $54. Sorry, Washington. What the freak? Oh, yeah, it's going not $54 bid, $17 delivery. What kind of weird mods is this thing? It looks like some alien spaceship out of this. What the heck? It looks like some kind. It could be Noise Toys. Look at this. What they did to this poor radio. And this is in Lake Isabel, California. It's got like Noise Toy mods and stuff. Click and click. And this is some kind of weird switch. Boy, this thing looks like it's been beaten. It looks like it's been through a lot, but mostly you try to get these repaired, get it back to the original state. Make sure they do. What the heck they did to that thing? What is that thing? That's a weird switch. And let's take a look. What is they? Oh, it's definitely called a Master Disasters. What? It's a nuclear bomb sound. That's what they use sounds on a radio with that thing. I'll be removing that mod. Put a channel mod system. It looks like a lot of Noise Toys going into that radio. Cool. And it's in great condition for the chip. But if anybody wants to buy one of these things, please remove this crazy name and sell it on there. This is a modified one from the 80s. Power supply looks in good shape. And that's where the Noise Toys goes into play. You know how they play the fiddle and the riddle. Look at that, more of them. Looks like a whole Noise Toy capacitor kit or something. But there's another noise toy on the side. Look at that. This thing's got some bells and whistles. Another channel knob, another whistle, another diddle. Oh man, there's some more over there on the side there. You guys see it all the way up there. Look at that. You guys can see that. This thing's got more mods than anything in the world. Could be a channel mod, could be a noise toy mod, who knows? Boy, Noise Toy Central, man, that's what they are. Noise Toy Central. Look at all this stuff they put in these mods. Well, it definitely needs a lot of cleaning, but it's still in good shape. And there's some kind of switch there too. Probably they tune that on different frequencies. Hmm. Yeah, look at that. It's definitely a noise toy heck job thing up there. What kind are they? There's more noise toys this thing, and it's not funny. It's got more. It's got a big bad wolf. Like a big bad wolf sound. It's got other noise toys. This is the noise toy of the Washington. We call it Noise Toy Washington radio. It's got more of them than someone must have loved a lot of noise toys every hour. Pretty kind of good. So you guys are looking at that tonight. Look at that. Lots of radios having good choices tonight. And we got the Galaxy Saturn from the 1980s there. Going for $222. Free delivery. That's a good deal on delivery. That is great. Let's take a look at this guy tonight. That's a great Christmas deal if you're bidding on this right now. An old Galaxy Saturn from the 80s. So they're still going at least in 3 days. That's it. And that is a great deal on that system completely. So looking at deals right there, it's in great shape. 24 megahertz looks like. Someone's going to get a nice Saturn by the end during this week. That'd be quite good. So what year this one came out? So looking quite good, guys. Lots of things like there tonight. But yeah, let's go look at some more of that. We'll see what it says in the description down below what's about the Saturn. Testing working shows that this has been tested with power with speakers are in working condition. So yeah, pretty good. It's beautiful Saturn tonight. Look at that. Those old ones. A lot of choice out here tonight. So there's a lot of them tonight. A lot of them for sale. Another couple 139 base station. There's some called General Electric 3-587. That's a very rare radio right there. A lot of solid state type radios out there tonight. And we got an EF Johnson 223 for $179. That is the Silverface Johnson. So let's go look at the two things like there. Let's go look at the two radios. And right there tonight. And our choice for the ones with OTR, you guys gonna get on OTR, you're gonna get one of these radios and get these radios going. So there's a Robin T123, the original Robin right there. So it's going for $199. These are the two radios of the week of December 26, 2025. This one's still there for a while. Let's see, we're still on the stream. You guys can see it. And we have lots of them out there tonight. So I've seen this radio for the Eco 772. It's been there for a while. You guys seen it on previous live streams. Some are still hanging there. Another one for Robin's T123s. I have a Robin T123B. If you guys want to donate some caps for my Robin 123B and my ComSat 35, let me know. You guys can send the mail for free. Because I'll let someone try to order some on that site on Digital Key. And get a whole 390 Wagmaster if you want to send it through on airmail either way. And I will put the caps in the Robin 123B, see what happens if it does. And I don't have original microphone that goes with that radio too. Even the ComSat 35 and the Robin 123B. but maybe we can get the D104 microphone working on it. There's a lot of them here. Look at these choices here. A Chris 23. I've seen a lot of those on OTR. A lot of them like that. There's a Robin 123B for $99, $61 shipping. What is wrong with this guy here tonight? That is the Batman radio. It's like, looks in pretty good shape to me, but it probably doesn't have original plug that goes with it. That's what happens with these, original plugs. If it came with a plug, that would be kind of different. It doesn't have a plug with itself. That's what I'm saying. We don't know this thing works, but it could work. So there's lots of parts in this radio. I feel sorry they tore that sticker off. Probably you have to reprint that out to get those going. So maybe he'll lower this price to 65 bucks. You got to keep an eye on this one. Wait till they drop the price on this one. He'll drop it down, and eventually it'll happen. So this one looks like for sale. Untested, selling for parts, not working. I could buy orders to save the shipping. Please browse my store, find more items that you may like. Thank you for your business. Oh yeah, we got your business out there on the YouTube land on my live stream tonight, and people will buy your radios. And the Foxman sent you over there. Tell them, Foxman, I saw your thing on YouTube. Someone put a live stream on it. That'd be cool. And maybe these guys will get some good business from me putting out there on the radio waves, talking about it. And there's some more Ecos. Look at that. Cool. I don't have that button, that thing right there, but you guys know that. Lots of great things. And I've seen that one with Dirty Diapers talked about this one here. The vintage Johnson Messenger with the 2C radio with the Demico power modulator and a Midland microphone. So I talked about this a while back. And there's some other ones out there tonight. Look at all these 2 radios. For you OTR guys out there in O2 Radio Land, O2 Radio Network Land, this is the place you should check out tonight. Look at that Jeep Electronics, man. This is a big thing. It looks like a Robin 123B copycat. Man. A lot of tool radios on Fleabay tonight. Oh, yeah. Either, like, man, you guys can get, but they'll come once in a while when you find the rare ones, like what happened to mine. I have a Robin 123B. It's a 40-channel system modified one. And there's a Johnson Messenger 1 out there. I think this is a 2-or-1 for $75 here. And there's a lot of stuff out here. The Cloudyphone model SS23 going for $75 in bids tonight. Shipping will be $20 delivery. So be there and you'll see it and get it going. And look at all these 2 radios going to waste on Fleabay, but please save these things. We might bring them back like they were years before. Cool, yeah. Oh, yeah. And we got one for $55. That is the deal of the week for a Johnson Messenger. What is it? What is it? A Johnson Messenger 2. I think it's a 2. And look at that thing. It's got some chrome in the wheels, man. It's got the original microphone with the Viking man on it. This thing's ready to rock on the meters for sure. It's got a few crystals in that channel, but look at that. It is a beauty, but dang, look at that, guys. There's no single rust on this radio. It's got the knobs of the 1950s feel. It's like the toaster box of tube radios that knows what it's doing. It's in great shape, guys. Too bad you can't get a plug for it. If you got a plug for it, this thing will be rocking on the meters. She could be working really good right now. And the microphone looks beautiful tonight. So it's going for $55 on a bid, $10 shipping from Fayetteville, Georgia, out of the Peach State. Yep, down in the Georgia zones. But this one says here, this radio is untested. See pictures, details. The product is vintage from the 1940s and 50s. Johnson Viking Messenger 2C radio. The radio is untested and is a classic piece of retro electronics from the 20th century. With its unique design, historic scenic, it appears to be a collector's and its uses of vintage radios and CB radios. The Johnson brand is known for its quality and durability, making this product a desirable find for those interested in antique communication devices. Oh yeah. Someone's gonna get a lucky one tonight with this. But I bet somebody's banging on this radio when it wants to get them. But in great shape, but get it plugged for it, see what happens. So it's got that silver chrome from the 50s, like a 57 Chevy that bangs on the wheels, man. Look at that. It's got the chrome to the Rome. The chrome of the road, yep. The Viking Messenger. Probably number one or number two. We don't know what it is, but you know. It's got that weird type lights. It's got the chrome of the head tail lights. There's your tail lights that fling on the fling, and you know how to keep it on that. Don't forget that. Check it out. See radio of the week. So we got more here tonight. Lots of tube radios on choice this night. Another one for $59. He dropped it from $69 to $59. Free delivery, so I'm going to look at that later. Someone can look at it. Oh, this is the cheapest of the eBay of the tube radio of the week for Johnson Messenger. $22, $16 to ship it. Look at that, guys. If you want to get it walk-in, we got a super deal. Look at that, $16 shipping, $22. Oh yeah, it's got the white face Johnson. Oh yeah, look at that switch. It's got to be modified. Someone's got something there. It is in beautiful condition. We don't know if it works or not. If it works, you got yourself a deal. There's a channel 9 crystal chip in there. Look at that. It's got that blue type suede shoes in it from the 50s. It's got the blue grim. This would be the perfect radio for the blue type tubes. And it doesn't have all its tubes in there. It has some of its tubes. You might have to get some tubes for this radio. And the fuel channel crystals looks like there's only at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missing. There's a channel 20 crystal I see. There's a channel 11. Cool. There's a channel 11 crystal right here. And right there, I think there's channel 11 crystal right there. There's one channel 11 crystal in there. I don't know, there's other ones there. We found a channel 11 right there in the spotlight. You guys can see it. There's a channel 11 crystal. You can see it way in the distance. And there's a channel 20 crystal in there. So we put a channel 20, a channel 11. I'm trying to make out the other ones here tonight. So there's like 5 crystals in the system tonight. So this looks like a lot. So works needs work. It needs another tube in the back. And we don't know if this thing works or not. But if someone got it for $22, you can't beat the deal on this one. Look at it right there. There's a channel 11 crystal on both sides. So it actually has one. So it could be rocking on OTR network if this works on channel 11. But yep, it has. So tube radio of the week, and that's a good deal if you're going to start out. So we're looking through here. I got some for $25. There's the Mustang 2. I'll be right back in a second, and I'll be back in a few minutes. I gotta go check on something in a minute. Okay, we're back, guys. We're gonna check out these two radios. We're gonna be getting out of here real soon after we get done with the YouTube channels tonight. But I'm gonna show you guys that we got a lot of Johnson Messengers 2s. There's more of them for $53. So someone dropped it down almost $60 right there. Look at that, $53.89, $18 delivered. There's a lot of them for sale. They even got the Channel 11 Crystal on this one too. A lot of trade. Look at that old Hellcrafts type radio, little phone. Look at that, from 1952 to 1957. That is some weird radio. What is that? Is that a CB radio? Look at that thing. That is something else. That thing's built like a tank. So yeah, I'm glad you guys came out there tonight because I'm glad you guys waited for me out there. I've been waiting on that for a while. But I did a big live stream yesterday. You guys know that. They'll do one on Sunday night. We'll have to check the weather, but we'll have to see that in a second. So you guys, I'm telling you, thanks for coming out here tonight. We're on the way back. We're going to do the YouTube channels tonight to talk about who's out there. And let's go look at our weather report in our area tonight. Um, so our actual weather tonight, right now, we're looking at 58 degrees right now. Look, that's our weather. We were at like 68 degrees today. So our daily forecast will be this is today's forecast right now, current weather right now. 58 degrees, wind gusts is 2 miles an hour, 94% humidity. And tomorrow, during the day, will be some rain. I can't believe that forecast because 3% thunderstorms. Probably not going to be much. 93% cloud cover, 40% rain. I think that will be during today. We're going to get some rain. Mostly cloudy and warm with spotty drizzle. And it's going to get to 66 degrees today with parts of rain. And mostly, they're going to be 17-mile-an-hour winds gusts. Wow. South-southwest winds at 8 miles an hour. You can't guess that. You can't believe the 17 miles an hour. It might be 17 miles an hour somewhere over there. And then tonight will be 54 degrees. And the wind dies down to 9 miles an hour. And our time will be, we have 9 hours of daylight, 9 hours 44 minutes daylight. Sunrise will be 7:47 in the morning, 7:47 in the morning for our sunrise. Our sunset's 5:31 in the evening, and the waxing moon starts, waxing crescent moon starts at 11:53 a.m., goes on to 12:08 a.m. in the morning. So look at our forecast for the highs, average for that. Forecast is will be 66 degrees, low 54, average is 43, low 27. Last year was 54 degrees, low 42, a little cooler last year. Record high will be the 1970s. Record high back in 2015 was 70 degrees. Back in 1983, for the low for 1983 was 0 degrees. But I seen it -4 during 4 years ago. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at our radars out there tonight. If you guys are watching this from all over the world, I'm going to give us a glimpse of it today. And let's take a look at that tonight. And we have no rain in the forecast right here. Our radars looking beautiful. Let's go zoom outside the United States. We got lots of, we got some showers going over there. You guys up in Canada are getting that current stuff. What's looking at you? You guys are getting all that up. You guys are getting lots of snow. Look. And that's where you guys are getting all that rain in California you guys have been talking about on the airwaves today, yesterday, and I've seen it on the Weather Channel. Looks like 2112 is getting some rain and snow there tonight. He's getting rain in Reno, Nevada. It's all coming in at him. Snow's trying to turn all rain to him. Part of snow and rain, it's all coming. He's probably going to get some snow soon. So yeah, looks like Reed's going to get some light snow tonight. And all that rain's hitting California. Look at that. It's a big, huge stuff. It's going up in San Francisco and all that. Eureka, California. I've been to Eureka and Crescent City a while back. And I've been to Milford, Oregon too. So yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. We're probably going to get that storm system to the east of us. That's probably the one with the cold front, or it's going to come up from that way. So it's going to zoom this back in. Looking good tonight. And just going to wave it on back. So, the shows tonight we're going to be talking about here. Let's get these little indicators on here tonight. I'm going to make sure everything's good. Make sure everything's good. Make sure everything's good. Let me see. Okay, so are we back on the thing? The thing, the thing. We'll have to close this out and reopen the thing again. So about an hour 1 minute tonight. We're just going to say we're going to be back on a second. So we're going to be talking about the YouTube channels tonight. Before we get out of here late tonight, I'm sorry 390 didn't have a live stream yesterday. So we know guys understand that. We're going to YouTube land. We need to make sure we don't get that thing on our thing. The thing. Let's see if we can get YouTube in here. Okay, good. So we're great. We can go to YouTube.area. YouTube, we're in the Google search. And oh crap, we need to make sure that it does not play on the live stream. So okay, we're still going out here tonight, and I'll show you guys out here. I'm gonna go to, there's our pretty coolest channel in the world. I actually like this channel here called Save It for Parts. Go check him out on YouTube. Tell him the Fox Show sent you all the way to Tennessee. He's got some great stuff on his channel called Save It for Parts. Check that out. There's that cool lady I'm talking about. That's that Russian lady that talks on the C radio and stuff like that. And she's pretty famous out there. And she talks on hams here. I didn't know Truck CB Radio is still going on live tonight. Wow, he's got a 28 live stream. Go check out Truck CB Sales on the internet tonight. He's got a live stream going on, a live video gig going. Check out Mr. BBI. Mr. BBI, I want to wave to you out there tonight. We got a nice pill box. You're doing a good project. We're waving out there tonight. If you guys can see the meters, we're rocking on there tonight for Mr. BBI. Thanks for doing those cool pills out there on your videos today. We're waving on back. And look at all these stuff going on there. And I'm going to go to here in a second up here. I'm going to go to UDX 21.c. We'll just type O Radio Night. So you guys need to type in O Radio Night for tomorrow night. Today's Friday. O Radio Night. So we're going to get those going soon. And hey, where's O Radio Night 21? There we go. As usual, pull the search up. We got him right here. And we got it. Okay. Well, today, we got that channel tonight. He did a live stream earlier yesterday, and you guys missed out a live stream if he's still doing it. I want you guys to go check out Ori Night tomorrow night, on Saturday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And if you get in the Uncle Freddy's shout out wheel, get in there before 9 o'clock Eastern Time. And you'll get in that draw. Say hi to him in the chat. Once you do say hi in the chat, you'll give you a Bloom Ranch, and you're entered the shout out wheel. So he's doing the 4K giveaway real soon. He's got 3,902 subscribers right now. I want you guys to go check out this video. He did some projects tonight. I saw it earlier today. Christmas radio test and repair. Midland 76-809 Midland 76 863 1977 40 channel AM radio. That's a beautiful radio there. And he's got lots of videos out here for old radio night. And check out 21.c out in Charleston, South Carolina. Oh yeah. And he did a radio last week on OTOR network from last week. And look at this. This was a 4-hour live stream. This man is definitely banging on the meters all night. And he's talking on this radio on the Sears type radio basic Johnson 223 clone. Yes, it is. It is a beautiful radio with that golden rubber duck sitting up there on the ducky antenna. He is definitely a duck for sure. Oh yeah. And this is what he does, that thing. And if you get out there, you'll find out from old radio night, and you get into the 21 shadow wheel, you'll win lots of stickers for him. Check out old radio night 21.c Saturdays at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Oh, yeah. And go email him, give him a shout, and give him a hi, and we'll check that out later. Also, let's check the subscribers he has on this channel. Sorry about 390 and came out today. I hope he's watching us today in Radioland. And this is some great. And let me tell you, this guy's pretty funny as crap. And also, we're going to talk about OTR in a few minutes and Highlander 498 and all these channels. Let's go look at these channels tonight. So don't forget to check out 390 Wagonmaster. If you want a United Delta X-ray number, you guys make sure that we'll talk about it in a minute. And I want you to go check out 390 Wagonmaster on YouTube, the test tube, tube Palomar 308 linear amplifier. I want you guys to check out this tube tester. It's amazing. And go check out the radio, the Audi QT40 radio he did with this modified, the 11 meter mod. This is an easy mod you could do. Anybody could do it. And man, you know 3-Main talks about all this stuff on Wagonmaster channel. We don't care what 3-Main says. If he's out there, he can say anything about us what we want. And 3-Main knows how to put it on down. He'll definitely will smoke the 1-1 guy one day with the 3-Main box, and Catalyst will do it soon. We'll have that fire and the power in the wire. You know what it is. And believe me, I have heard a lot louder stations, and I know he will not compete with one of the best guys. He probably is not around. And I talked to him a long time ago when I was young, when I used to be called Mr. Weatherman back in the day in Hollywood, Florida. And I used to be Mr. Cool 362 back in the day. I used to be called Mr. Cool back in the day. But I had changed at least 2 names back in the day and went to Mr. Weatherman. And now I'm the Foxman now. Because you know how the Foxman was born in Hollywood, Florida. From the 362 is where the numbers come from, way back then. But I'm telling you, there's a guy you never heard about on Bell CB. If you get a hold of Bell CB in South Florida, in Oakland, Florida, yeah, you know what Bell CB is. There's one guy who knows the biggest famous, legendary. You might have never heard of him, and you guys never seen him. And he probably was famous back in the day, not very famous, not celebrity. This guy was a big boxer, a big, heavy strapper. I'm not kidding. He lived about 1 mile from my location in Hollywood, Florida. He was in North Miami. He worked as a car dealer, as a Ford dealer. Back when I was 14, when I was on the radio talking, he wanted to give me a build one of these boxes, but I couldn't. My dad didn't want to take the risk back then and all that stuff, but he didn't want to do it. He was trying to help me back then, and there was a lot of long story about that. This guy had a 55,000 watt base station. He had a Galaxy Saturn and a Moonraker beam antenna on a telephone pole about 60 feet in the air, or almost 75 feet, I think it was. His name was called the Memphis Boy. His name was Memphis Boy. You never heard about it, and I don't think anybody knows. It's only people who knew him down in Florida. And this guy, I don't know, Deer Slayer have heard the Memphis Boy back in 1994, 95, and through 96 and 97. But some people in Bell CB actually knows him. I talked to him one time on the phone, called one up, trying to figure out if they could fix RCI 2950s, and they couldn't do it. And he told me there's a guy named Terry can do something like that in Alabama. I never heard of Terry, but he told me to ask Terry to go. He was trying to be a number one time for Terry and stuff like that, and I couldn't find it. This was back in 2021. I called up back in Utah, so yeah, I'm saying yeah. And one of these guys know who Memphis Boy is. Memphis Boy, he's been to his house and all that stuff. But if you ever heard Memphis Boy on the radio, if you ever get a hold of him down in South Florida, tell him it's Mr. Weatherman. And I go by Foxman 362 now. But yeah, we talked a long time ago, yes. And my next door neighbor, when he was on the C radio, and they thought he was this bad dude with this big box bleed onto him. When I found out he was a nice guy, his name is called Greenie. And he had a 3-element Mako 103 back in the day on a tower about 25 feet, and it was right above my pool. Wish I had some photos of it back then. It was, you can actually see it in the backyard close to my house. He used to bleed on my C-band TVs and my cable boxes back in the day, and he bleed almost way out to my neighbors on their cable box a few blocks down the road. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This guy was talking all straight at night. He was on single sideband. He was also in AM too, but he definitely was on single sideband one time. I knew back then. One of my neighbors passed away. long story short and stuff like that, he was an old guy and he had a heart attack and he passed away one night. My dad was trying to do CPR trying to save his life. So yeah, it's true. And when I heard the guy on the radio, the Granny in my area, went to go about a mile out to Circle K up there, which is not a Circle K, up in Hallandale Beach Boulevard back in the day. I talked about the C radio for a few minutes. He knew him down the street and all this stuff. And we were talking and we were having fun out there, having great, and he was sounding good out there. But this guy lived in a wheelchair next door to the house, the one that operates the C radio. And my dad told him he had to turn it down, stuff like that, and all that. It's a very long story, but yeah, pretty cool. So that was a C radio story. And back in the day, I used to try to introduce one kid down the street to get into C radio. He had one in his van, a Cobra radio, like a Cobra 29 with the big meters on it, like the ones you have right now. They had like the little meters with the old school meter. That's when I saw my first Cobra 129 mobile radio when I was 14 years old back in 6th grade. And I gave him a call sign. So you'd be called G-Force. I'm Mr. Cool or something like that, or Mr. Weatherman like that. I gave him a test out of the radio. We heard him on my Navajo base station. It sounded really good. Back in the day, when we tested out, and you could hear him. Or it was in one of my dad's mobile type radios. Yeah. So yeah, I gave him like that, and he has to hear. Some of these kids back in the 80s had C radios that didn't work, and some did not. And you know how that is. And it could be a different. I couldn't tell if it was a C radio back in the day. It could have been one of those old school type ham radios with the with the 2-meter type radios or 7-meter radio. Who knows? But some were CBs, some were not. Depends on that. But it was pretty cool back in the day. So I want you guys to check out 390 Wagmaster tonight. I'm sorry he didn't do a live stream. You can go back to a previous live stream from a week ago when he talked on this one. This was a pretty good one he did. And maybe he'll do another live stream next week. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Check out the help kit of the tube type tester. This man does great. Give him a comment. Give him a like to all these guys out here. And he's doing a lot of fantastic radios. So if you want a United Delta X-ray number, and also let's introduce the new members came out there today in the community forums for that area. I think we can see it. Let's get it the drum roll. So this one he's talking about the new toy. This is another walkie-talkie he just got. Hope he gets this thing. Oh man, I didn't know this one had a clarifier. Holy crap! Look at that, guys. We gotta go check out this video later. It has single sideband built in a Midland walkie-talkie. I didn't know a Midland walkie-talkie in the 70s had a single sideband. Look at that one. Look at that one. There's a single sideband. It's 5 watts. There's only 3 channels. I bet he could put a 38 crystal and a 37. Hey, Wagmaster, if you hear me out there, I want you to do something crazy with this. I have an idea. There's only 3 channels. Can you put a channel 37 crystal in this walkie-talkie and go on the live stream and play with the clarifier and start talking this through the walkie-talkie and put it on your box, your 2-pill box or something like that with the 3-May box? I think this thing can work. I think you could do it on the live stream. And can you connect this thing to an antenna on a base station? I don't know if you can do that. Let us know. We have an idea for Wagmaster. Get yourself a channel 37 crystal or a 38. I want you to try that and go down to 23. Who knows? But put a 38 crystal in that thing, a 37. I want to see Wagmaster be rocking on this walkie-talkie and get the improved ratings. So go check out Dave's new toy. But Dave's new toy, I want you to put a 38 crystal or 37 crystal in this walkie-talkie. We want to see how you can perform it on your video. Tell this guy to do it. I have an idea. So that would be a cool idea. Someone could try to pull that off. 5 watts, it'll get you out some way, but possibly you can have a 37 crystal or a 38 in this walkie-talkie. So have a great. It's got a clarifier. Look at that. I bet you can make this channel a little bit more modified if you want. That is something great. So also the new members came out 10 days ago. We're going to introduce to them again. Our new UDX members came out 10 days ago. Welcome to the United Delta X-Ray C Radio Club. UDX 121 George and Rock Hill, New York. And welcome to UDX 104, John, Wild Turkey, Indiana, the one that gave me the brackets I won on 21.c out there on the shout-out wheel a couple weeks ago. And Wild Turkey had the thing displayed. We have that rack here, but the two radios can go on it. Also, UDX 634, Don, in Cartersville, Georgia, in the Peach State. And also UDX 892 David in West Central New Mexico. We talked to him a couple days ago, and I think we heard him 2 days ago, 4 days ago. We had him on the last night on a live stream or an offline video gate. So go check out some videos on him. You'll be able to see that on that UDX 892 on my videos. So welcome to the United Delta X-Ray member family out here today. So if you're watching, we got you on the dial tonight. Look at all these people are waving out there, sounding good, sounding great, sounding awesome. So I want you guys to check out 390 Wagmaster tonight. We're 1 hour 17 minutes in the live stream. We're gonna be going to bed soon, and we're gonna go look at this soon in a minute. And we're gonna get that out there for the people who want to join the United Delta X-Ray on 390 Wagmaster. He's out of Salt Lake City, Utah. He's got 5,031 subscribers. He is doing good ever since he came out. He's been around since 2013 when he started on YouTube land. And he's been around for a while. And started this club in 2022. You guys saw that thing with the Wayback Machine we showed you a while back. I think about a week ago. You guys know how we went back in time and saw UDX Secret and other sites. That was amazing. We did a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So if you guys want a UDX number, if he has if your number is edible on it, and if he says it's edible, he'll let you know, and then you'll get the stickers and decals and all the whole UDX package of the United Delta X-Ray. So if you want to email him or UDX number. If you want a UDX number you want what you think of, he'll let you know it's there or not, if it's edible in the slots of the Royal Decks. Okay? Make it out to UDXCBradio at yahoo.com. UDXCBradio at yahoo.com. Great Papan, indeed. And we have a sweet iced tea in our drink in our hand. We're cheers to that. And we got ordered by the pound. So, if you want a UDX number, make it out to, his name is 390 Wagmaster. Say, hey Wagmaster, and you said to him, or hey Mike, I want this such number, and I saw it on Foxman's 362 World's Radio YouTube channel from UDX 362 in Tennessee. I saw this cool live stream today, and mostly, I want to be part of the United Delta X-Ray Serial Club, and I want to go on DX and talk all over the world and do all the cool things with it. So yeah, I'll write that and type in the title like that. And make it out to UDXCBradio at yahoo.com. UDXCBradio at yahoo.com. And if you want to know the United Delta X-Ray number, you want to join the UDX Club, make sure to do that. And if you want to donate to JewPal and PayPal over the world, for his channel to keep it going, and mostly he will do all that stuff to go out to do the skip videos in Salt Lake City, Utah land, or around the United States and stuff like that, or getting more stuff for the donations, decals, and all that stuff. More lots of UDX. Make it out, Breaker Broker 23 at yahoo.com. Make sure you put that on your dial, Rolodex. And if you want to donate those to JewPal, PayPal, you got it on the 9 yards. Donate some cash to him. He'll be happy for you. And he'll make them shockwaves happen for you guys. And he'll make them live streams no matter what they are in the world. And you'll be so happy forever. And mostly, he'll get those CB radio projects going like a dial. And he'll make sure those donations go for the United Delta X-Ray Serial Club. And we'll be able to get the website back maybe someday soon. I don't know. Or all those giveaways he does. So Breaker Broker 23 at yahoo.com for the JewPal and the PayPal. And then on his second YouTube channel, I think his first YouTube channel is Breaker Broker 23. Go check out some of those stereo equipments and other stuff like that. But you could keep it on here on the 390 Wagmaster on YouTube. Also, the snail mail address for 390 Wagmaster. If you want to send QSL cars, CB radios, you name the whole 9 yards, or repair cap stuff to them to help his radios get walking, or you want to send some cool stuff and notes, QSL cars, CB radios, stereo equipment, you know it, and make something cool out of it. And he will put the video out there on the viewer mail. You got mail. We have viewer mail from UDX such and such and stuff. This is 390 Wagmaster. Oh yeah, you know that. You so multi-man, yeah. So the snail mail address is 390 Wagmaster, P.O. Box 9223, Salt Lake City, Utah 84109. He's a Utaher for sure. Yeah. And I'm telling you, gotta make it out to it again. The snail mail address, 390 Wagmaster, P.O. Box 9223, Salt Lake City, Utah 84109. And the first 100 callers, 50 callers who enter at his comments, say hi to him, maybe they'll get 65,000 points or 6,000 points. Just go up to another 90%, then you'll go back down another 85%. Who knows? Don't forget to put the 1-800 number, 1-900-390 Wagmaster. Make a call right now on the hotline. We don't have a 900 number in the United States that don't exist anymore since the 90s. And we'll have that out there. Who knows? So make sure you make it out to the snail mail address. You want to send QSL cards from the 80s and 70s and different CB radios and stuff like that. We'll do that. Make it out to 390 Wagmaster, P.O. Box 9223, Salt Lake City, Utah 84109. If you got some CB radios you want to sell, he does those CB radio SWAT nets once in a while, maybe during last week. And he does those live streams on Thursday nights, 7 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. And it'll be 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central Time, and 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time. Hawaii and Alaska for the Eskimos and the Hulu girls and the big Hawaiian man and the big mini skirts out there dancing on the beach and drinking pina coladas on the beach. You know that song. I'm saying like pina coladas in the midnight hour. I'm telling you, yeah. You know that song, the Rip Home song. We got pina coladas. You know that one. And I'm saying, yep, you know that song, the Rip Holmes thing. So the man has got the pina coladas on the house tonight. So for the Hawaiians people, on Thursday nights, we'll be able to use 5 o'clock p.m. and you'll be watching him on the live stream, drinking them coconut drinks on the beach. And you can have the Hulu girls dancing in front of the 390 Wagmaster's YouTube live stream. Tell them, Shockwave 79 Smokescreen. And we're doing the Honolulu that way for the 390 Wagmaster. Oh yeah. So make sure you act to 390 Wagmaster, P.O. Box 9223, Salt Lake City, Utah 84109. Be the cool thing on the dial. You guys know what C radios are going to do great for us in the future. You know the thing. You know the thing. They don't have things inside these radios. They have all the basic electronics of the world. So you guys know that. So get into the UDX club, and I want you, there's only one rule of this club, what he does. No discontent means if you're acting out or do something really, not acting out, if you do something like, he'll yank your numbers for sure. He'll do that. He knows that. That's the basic thing. Keep it cool on the radio. Be nice to each other. Be cool. If you could put up with us on the United Delta X-Ray in the chat, we understand you all out there. It's pretty funny as crap. And keep the hilarious on the dial. Yeah. And we don't care what 3 May says. We don't care what Catalyst says. But yeah, we all know it. We all care what we do. And we're on this Christmas day. But we were banging on the mirrors for sure. So go check out 390 tonight. Give him a shout from the Foxman. And make sure you give a thumbs up and hit a likes button. And say keep it on the dial. So we're gonna go back here for a second for right now. 1 hour 25 minutes in the live stream. We're doing great out here tonight. I know it's 1:31 in the morning. We're gonna be getting out here real soon. So I'm going back to the 21's channel. The 21's channel. The 21 that I see UJX 121 out in the Shaka Wavelands. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know it. Word up. Word up. You know he's the homie in the house that knows how to do it for real. He is so word up. He's a man knows how to do them like, yo, what's up, dog? We're out there on the airways. He's the dirty diaper, knows how to talk in the South Carolina land. You know the Kukuchachi wave. Oh yeah. He's got that Mr. Rogers right there banging on the meters too. He's got that other thing. He's wearing his diaper, talking on the C radio like the man he's Santa Claus on the radio. Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's got the roundhouse for sure. Yep. I'm telling you, we're going to be talking about the old TR tonight. The man, the legend. And we're going to talk about in a second that Dennis Thompson came out there early today. Say hi to me in the chat room. I'm glad he came out there yesterday on my live stream. We saw Dennis Thompson, the man, the legend of the old Tube Radio Network. The man that knows his call nets, that does all the tube series of the 1950s and the 60s and the 70s and lots more. And this man's been doing since 1986 when I was in kindergarten when I first went in there. But you know, I went to school a long time ago before when I was 3 years old in Norfolk, Virginia at an early stage in preschool. Then they put me in the public school later on in Puerto Rico. Yeah. But I'm telling you, look, this man's got that seersucker suit from the 1970s and the 1980s. This is from last week's of Old Tube Radio Network. Dennis Thompson, the legend. And make sure you get that channel 11 on your dial, on the AM dial. On C radio, doesn't matter. You have a shortwave radio, you will hear him. Or you can go look on YouTube to watch the live stream. So if you're in Fresno, California land, in California, you'll hear him out there on 27.085, channel 11 AM. And if you're going to make that skip contact on the tube radio to get checked in, make sure you do it. You might be able to hear him on some of those nights. And this is the old Tube Radio Network from last week. And we're going to see there's Dennis Thompson in that cool type jacket. The man knows what he's doing. We got to give him one of them brown hats, like the long cowboy brown hats. Then he'll be rocking like that guy in the 1940s when they do the newscastings on the radios. You know what I'm saying. But he's got that 1970s type suits. He was showing the executive type radio. He was talking on that. They were talking on that last week. And that was a beautiful radio from the 1950s. And this is a beautiful machine. You know that. It's good quality. And these are like tube studio radios back, what they sound like back in the 20th century, back when your grandparents were born and in the silent generation era, and the people were born in the baby boom era. I'm a Gen X. So yeah, some Gen X has probably got to experience some of the early ones. But this one is tube radios, and he had this one during last week. It is a beautiful sound. Once you hear these on the old TR with headphones, you'll never forget the sound of the old Tube Radio Network for sure. And you'll never forget the two radios. I want to get one, two, Hugh mine working. You know I want to get it on there so bad. I want to get out there and check on the airways and get Rooster to talk to me on the radio on channel 26 on one of my Robin 123Bs. And we want to get the whole 9 yards. You guys know that. And they got another one here you saw here. This is a something else. An RC something right there. There's an RC type something 13 or something, or 130 or something. I don't know. I was looking at that. And he has some other radios out there. And this is like, it's the Buddy RC 1, I think it is. RC 11, I think it is. And there it is right there, guys. You can see it. These are, we got the D104 mics. That's the original Robin 123. This is one has the green eye tubes. They're very kind of rare. And once you see a green eye tube looks like this little circle, you know they are very rare radios. They are the Batman radio they talk on every single night on the old Tube Radio. This is the radio I have. I want to get one working because I have one. I wish I had the caps for it to be good. You know it. You know it. This is the Batman Radio. Christy would be happy we showed it on our live stream tonight. The O2 Radio Network. This is the Green Machine Radio that does Under the Rocking of the Christmas Tree for sure. This this is the radio that knows how it does, and it's like the Alabama Stars at midnight when you talk on this radio on Channel 11. So this is a beautiful radio from the 1972 era, the Robin 123B, the Batman radio of the Robin radio. And you guys, you know, Robin is a girl, a guy who owned the Robin's type the company back then. He named it after his daughter of the Robin. That's where it comes from. And they stopped producing them after 1978 or 79. I don't know when. The Robin 240D. That's the one that was the 40 channel system with all the digital displays, and it's all tube radios, all tubes in it. It heats up. These radios do, and they sound good on the air. I'd love to get mine working really good and maybe run it on the Miko V5000, who knows, or the beam antenna. So this is the O2 Radio Network. The dentist does all this stuff for, and the time will start like around 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, and it goes on to almost like 1:40 in the morning, almost 2 in the morning. You guys know that. The O2 Radio Network, Bozo Control on YouTube. Go check him out. And there it is right here. I'm going to show you on the dial. He's the Bozo the Clown that knows how to talk on the C radio for sure. So go check out Bozo Control, the O2 Radio Network, the O2 Radio Network, the O2 Super Network, oh yeah, in Fresno, California. 27.085, channel 11, on 11 meters only, on the CB radio band. You'll be rocking back in the 1950s for sure, and the 60s and 70s for sure. And if you want to get close to the 80s, this is one thing that's close to the 80s and 90s for sure. Check out the O2 Radio Network. He's in the Fresno, California area, and you'll hear him out there on the dial. And give him a way back from UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, from the Fox Man. And getting on down from 362 out here in Tennessee. So we got that thing going on. You guys will love this channel. And this is his website here if you want to go check it out. He finally got it back after a week later. They got them going. And we'll go here. This is the Rolodex type thing. We're going to go back here in a second, the o2radio.net, and you'll see it on there for sure. Let me see, make sure we have this on the dial. And it is still back. So we got 1 day and 21 hours and 21 minutes, 17 seconds or 16. That is him right there. And I want you guys check out this site and go check him out. And Dennis will be happy out there. The O2 Radio Network. Keep it on that dial, 27.05. Mega dial on the system, and you'll be rocking on the airways. And you'll get your SWL check-in if you have a tube radio out there on Radioland out there. So check out the O2 Radio Network, 27.05, 27.085, channel 11. Bozo Control on YouTube, the O2 Radio Network. Okay, we'll go back to 21.c in a second, and we're going down to the next subscriber here. Also, go check out Motor Junkies channel, UDX 151 Charleston, South Carolina land. And he goes by 151 South Carolina. Tell him Foxton sent you there. We got a lot Popcorn 9113 in the house here. We got all that. And go check these guys out with UDX 133 operator Ken out there. And go check out Wild Turkey out there too. You guys know that we showed him earlier today on some parts things. And we're going to be doing some of the basic channels tonight. Highlander 498 video gates. 498 video gates on YouTube. We're going to be talking about it. We had internet contact. We made an intercept live on the live stream. He came out beautiful today on my live stream from yesterday. This guy was rocking the crap out of his meters. What kind of radio was he used to? This man was rocking so bad, man. He was banging on the meters for sure. He got into 30 pounds, sometimes 7, between 6. The man had fantastic audio when it came in. Really good. I'm sorry he didn't have a live stream today, but he'll have one again soon. But let me tell you, I don't know what he's got, but look at all these contacts today, man. Wow. Look at all these freaking videos today. Oh, yeah. I don't know if he recorded me, but he's got lots of videos of me. Still got one from August 26, 2025. Okay, this channel, I want you guys to check them out. Highlander 498 Interact Video Games on YouTube. And I'm going to tell you what you got to do. You go subscribe to his channel, give him a like, and he'll like you all. Do the same to Dennis' channel for O2 Radio. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe on all those channels I talk about today. So the O2 for Highlander 498 Interact Video Games, his name is John Juliet Oscar Hotel November, and he's out of St. Louis, Missouri, in the Missouri land, and that's him. And also he goes by the way he has it. What happened to the main logo? I have it here, and he always says this. He must have changed it, but he goes by Highlander. There only can be only one, and that's usually him. Highlander 498 Interactive Video Gates. I have the old printout thing. He goes by Highlander. There only can be only one, and that is him. So we got that going. So I want you to go check out these live video gates from his previous ones from 2 weeks ago. This is the one that cool radio he has with the waterfalls. So go check out Highlander 498 Interact Video Gates on YouTube. When he does a live stream, give him a like, give him a shout. And he's out there in St. Louis, Missouri. If you're in Missouri, give him a shout out there too. He's on those channels. The Foxman sent you there. He goes by UDX 498, and I'm UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. So go check him out. And Highlander will be happy if he see you out there. And give him lots of good likes. Give him a lot of good comments. And tell him we saw you out there on Foxman's channel today on UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, out here today. So check out his video gates. And if you're interested in all it's about CBs and questions about that, he can ask you all that. And he did great today on my live stream. He came beautiful on the modulation when DX was conditions right. We haven't talked for a while, but it was a great QSL contact yesterday. It was an awesome contact. Maybe he'll start making QSL cartridges soon the way he does. We want to get these subscribers go up higher, but he has 596 subscribers. He's starting out, but he's doing good. And eventually it'll get better later on. It'll keep going up and more people see it. And this is how UDX is going to grow a little bit more because of his channel. It's going to bring more to 390 Wagmaster. Yeah. Check out Highlander 498 Interactive Video Gates. And he goes by this. Highlander, there only can be only one. And that is him out of St. Louis, Missouri. From UDX 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. Waving on back to UDX 498. So, John, we got your channel out there today. I hope you hear me out there today. We'll wave it on back to you. Hope we do more than QSO soon. And keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing great. So, also, we're going to check out another channel in a second. Before we get out of here tonight. The last one, I know you guys like him. He's cool. And I know Reed needs to do this. He's going to be doing that today on the Sunday service video gates. And I know we're going to be talking about him in a second. And also, you need to go check out this channel later tonight. Later today, World Radio 559. I forgot about him. 559. That's him. UDX 559. The Hog, the Bay Jaw Jackers. And I need you guys to check out his channel today. He's gonna do a live stream later today. This is the ones he does. Man, he got some strong wins. Sorry about that. So he's go by World Radio 559 in San Francisco Bay, California. He goes by UDX 559. He also goes by World Radio 559. Sorry about that. I'll give you a little drink. And he's out there in California. We're okay, guys. Man, that was just like, whoa. We're good. And I'm talking about check out World Radio 559 in San Francisco, California. And make sure you check out the check-ins he does on this channel called Friday Nights at least 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And it starts at least 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time. It goes on to 9 o'clock. When it hits 9 o'clock, the Bing is out. And if you want to get checked in tonight, get checked in today, it's on 27165, channel 17 in San Francisco Bay, California. If you're out in DX land, Skip land, you can get checked on the radio too. And he goes by Nose Picker, that's him. And Popcorn is usually out there one time doing the radio check-ins, the write down the stuff down, even the online check-ins and the radio check-ins. And also UJAX 357 Cowboy does the check-ins too sometimes, and he writes it all down. Check out World Radio 559, San Francisco Bay, California. Tell him UJX 362 sent you here from all the way in Knoxville, Tennessee. What's up? We get him good likes. Give him a subscribe to it. He's got 1,886 subscribers. Give him a like. So Foxman sent you there. And if you hear that crazy dude, that you know who that guy, the Mexican man that does all that crazy stuff, go ahead, have your fun with him. You guys know what you gotta do. Who is that guy doing that on there, messing up the show? You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys need to go have some fun with that guy. And I don't care what you guys do, but he needs to let his show continue. The World Radio 559. He needs to let his show continue, UGX 559, and he's doing all these callings. But this Mexican guy and this kind of guy's talking all this crap. He needs to go to another channel or something like that. Maybe he needs to go hang out with the one guy. But he does this to his man's show because they're trying to get people check in. But who is that guy? He's probably on something. He's probably been drinking. He's been doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But he's on there on that night. But sometimes he's on this channel, on his channels, on his call net. Sometimes he's not. But let's hope things go good. So shout out to World Radio 559 in San Francisco, California. Go check it out today. Today's Friday. It's Lucky Day Friday for him, and it's our Lucky Day Friday today out here this morning. And give him a wave back from Foxman. So we'll wave it on back to him. And it'll start at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time, and it'll be 9 o'clock Mountain Time and 10 o'clock Central Time. And for the Honolulu people that live in Hawaii places, wait a minute, is that right? Do we got it? Let's write this down for 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock Central Time, sorry about that, 8 o'clock Mountain Time, I think that's right, 8 o'clock Mountain Time, and 7 o'clock Pacific Time. So he starts at 11 o'clock and he goes on to 9 o'clock. Wait, that's not right. So usually starts at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time, 9 o'clock Mountain Time, 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock Mountain Time. That's right. It's usually 8 o'clock and it goes on to 9. And for the Hulu girls and the Hawaiian people in Hawaiian Islands, in the Biddy Grass states, and mostly Alaska, the Eskimos, it'll start release around maybe 7 o'clock p.m. So you guys will have enough time to watch the show. So check out World Radio 559, UDX 559, San Francisco, California. So I'm waving out there today. And now we're going to go to 2112's channel before we get out of here tonight. And let's go look at CB Lounge 2112 on YouTube. And I'm going to wave them in the 79 smoke screen, a 420 smoking smoke screen. I'm going to wave it out there, man, tonight. This is the guy reading Carson City, Nevada. This is CB Lounge 2112 in the shockwave zone, in the red zone, in the internet zone, in the CB radio zone, in the live internet video gates. And I'm going to tell you, I want you to check his channel, subscribe to his channel, hit a like, and hit the same thing for World Radio 559. Don't forget to subscribe to his channel, hit a like, and tell him, say hi. You guys know what it is. Check out CB Lounge 2112. He does Sunday services. I'm going to give him a shock giveaway from the Merry Christmas Way. Oh yeah. Today's 26th of Merry Christmas Land. I'm going to say to CB Lounge 2112, $1, man. $1. You know, Orlando. Yeah. And I'm saying, you know, he's doing all that Hawaiian waves, the Pineapple Express waves. He does them 420 waves on them 420 rippers, all that kind of stuff. The 79 smoke screens, the 79 fog machines. Oh, yeah. And I'm telling you, this man knows how to bang it all the way to Hawaii to Nevada. And this man I'm talking about, his name is Reed. Give him a shout out there in Nevada land. And he knows what he's doing. And if you want to go back to 1985 through 1989, or you want to go back to 1981 to 1989, or all the way to 1997, or all the way to 2004, before that time, he does not watch television. He quit television in 2004 because of reasons he told us one day on the live stream. You'll understand it later on. He did it for his own reason, and he has a better, happy life doing it. And I wish we all do like what CB Lounge 2112. Quit the TV today, go on the radio forever, and watch lots of VHS tapes and DVDs and Blu-ray players of the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s. When the world's getting kind of difficult for us, we have to stay in our retro zones for sure. Yes, he has his retro bubble in his retro zone. He is back in the 80s all the time, like these girls we see on Facebook doing those retro 80s things in the 90s. We need to bring some of those girls over here to CB Lounge 2112 to check them out. Maybe they give him some aqua nets to his wife to get them 80s guys back on the wheels. And let them be invites of dance clubs of the 80s and 90s. Like we want to bring it back, this culture, and we know what we want. We want the 80s back in a new way, nicer way, without the bullies, without the drama, with the cool drama, with the awesome stuff. Yeah. And without all the crazy stuff. Yeah. And let me tell you, we want our own world back in today's society. The 80s and 90s and early 2000s. But in a new way for sure. In the right way to fix this world up, to bring it all back. CB Lounge 2112 is all that too. He is back in 1981, 85, 91, 92, you name it, 1989. He makes it all like a whole part home run day. He can bring back 1989 any freaking day of the week. And this man knows how to bring my childhood back for real. He drinks the Marcy Colas like when I first touched him when I was 3 years old when it happened. Then I didn't touch him until I saw CB Lounge 2112. The man's amazing. He's got great radios of the Radio Shack era of the 1980s and 70s. And the new ones today. He's got the Ginger Grant, the Boss Hog, and he's got the General Electric emergency radio. Plus, go hang out him in the lounge room, in the green room, and he'll tell you all about his stories. Blah, blah, blah. Talking about that. Tiddly that, you know that true that, for real type thing. He is so rad, he's so awesome, he knows how to do it. It's a small world in there, but it's true. But the man knows how to do it. He's got them Kelly Rippers, and if he does the 420, give him a wave out there. And when it's a 420, oh yeah, and he wants to make them DX gods rock on the meters for days on the CB Lounge 2112's channel. So what he does, and you got to do this, if you're on the radio, if you're in the YouTube channel, you can say hi to him, ask questions about the 80s and 90s, and he'll give you specific answers about the movies, TV shows, and all the little cool retro stuff. I'm going to tell you about that, but when you get on the Sunday services, and he does it on Friday, Kelly Rippers, he does Wednesday nights too, and all that. When it's on the live stream, give him a like, and we want to do all those cool CB bands with him. But when you're out there talking to him, when you get the live intercept of the CB Lounge 2112 room from him in the green room, in the lounge, when you talk on the C radio, he'll give you a QSL report, the S meter report, and the show clock, and you can go back on the live stream and hear what you sound like. And give him a like, and give him a shout, and he'll do it. And don't forget to check out CB Lounge 2112 on YouTube, 79 Smokescreen, Shock a Wave. And I'm going to give a wave out there, Reed, tonight. We'll catch you later, man. And go check it out there today. And subscribe to this channel. Give him a like. And make it cool. Stay old school. And we know how to do those vibes for sure. He is so retro on video games for sure. But he is so retro on C radios. CB Lounge 2112. Carson City, Nevada. And I'll wave it out there, CB Lounge 2112. Hope we get to talk again on the radio soon. Keep doing like you're doing, like I'm doing. Bring some of those 80 radios to me. You know what I need. Get them 80s parties rocking on the radio waves. You know how to do it. So we'll catch you later. So, okay, guys. So how you guys enjoying your night out there tonight? So we're going to close this out tonight. we're gonna give the shout out who came in the chat room. 1 hour 50 minutes. We did a great live stream today, and we're gonna get that going. And we'll get that going tonight. So make sure we set this back what we want. We always do this every day. Looking good. All right. So who came out here tonight? I'm checking in here. How's Mario looking? So I'm looking good today. It's about 1:56 in the morning. We're gonna get on out of here tonight. And all right. So who's out here? We got Dallas Rip, UDX 347. Let me get the hunky horn thing I have here. The train whistle. Guys, I've been live stream for almost weeks, but we're doing good. So out there tonight, hey, what's up, you and all that. And also we got DD21 in South Carolina. We talked about his channel about Orion tonight. UDX21 out in there, South Carolina. Thanks for coming to chat tonight. And I'm saying, he was telling about to me, hello Foxy and Colognes, how are you doing? I'm just telling you, man, I was doing something like that. This was Seabury Radio the week I did on the first 4 live streams today. The one we did earlier yesterday, and we just did two tonight. Go back to the ones an off live stream, so I had a copy because I didn't want to show my IP, you know what I mean, guys? That's why I had to cancel off the first live stream tonight, on the 26th today, and then I had to copy it and saved it, and it automatically uploaded back. So everything's looking good on that one. So go look on that videos of non-live stream, but it's a copy of the live stream from today. Then we did a second live stream in here just now, right here in this video, and I'll put the video link down below in the description so you go back to the live stream where we're talking about the DSVFO on the first one, and the second one we talked about the eBay radio of the week here in 2. So you guys saw that. I had to do that every time. Next time, if I do something like type in antenna set, you just got to make sure you don't show your IP address on the internet. I had to do that very fast. That's another thing we need to do something about that. I wish I could blur those out. So I went into the live stream and cut it off for about a minute off there, and everything's good. It saved the copy, so I delete the live stream and got the copy of that one without the DSVFO we're talking about tonight. So I'm going to share that video to UDX21 about that, and you guys can see that later, and this one too. So we'll do some live streams this week, who knows, but we'll have to see how that weather on Sunday, because I'm looking at the forecast. They're talking about rain and probably some cold weather, but we don't know there could be thunderstorms. I will not go near on thunderstorms. I'm going to get that RG58 coax. Let me show you the coax I'm getting. But I don't know if you guys seen it. And before we get out of here tonight, and let me go here in a second. This is the coax I'm getting this week for my RG for the Mako 5000 20 foot. Let me get in here and I'll go on Fleabay in a second. And I'll see if I get over there. RG213. I'll show you where I ordered from. And it's a Chinese type coax, but I had to grab it for $32 because it was on sale. And you guys saw what's going on with the Quad 5. Quad 5 is doing fine, but I'm going to try and get the SWR down. It could be, it's showing 1.2, 1.3 on channel 37, 38. The other channel is like 1.5 sometimes, and sometimes it goes up to 1.6 on that. And on channel 40 it goes to 1.2, but all the free band channels are quite nice. So RG, there we go. I'm going to do that before we get out of here tonight. There we go. We're back on. Wow. Can you guys see it? There we go. Cool. So, all right. So I'll show you the one. There's the one for $32. You see that right there? Go look this up tonight before we get out of here tonight. This is the coax I ordered a few days ago. It'll be here during this week. It's going to go on the Alpha Delta. You guys know what the Alpha Delta is. I'll show you one on the stream tonight. This is going to go onto the Alpha Delta, the one's hooking the RG213 that is going up to my Mako 5000 right now, the 49-foot one, the one I had since last year. You guys remember that? And I have some coax still for this one for the Alpha Delta. What I have to do is check it on the NanoVA and see what it looks like. And if it looks almost pretty better, you guys know. So that one's going to go on the Alpha Delta, and then it's going to run into my room, in my radio room here. That goes right across where the Mako, where the RG58 used to be. So that will be it. It will be at least 9 foot from the window. and it's usually 20 foot. It's usually 10 foot from the 11 feet from the top of the where the wooden connector, the hole connector that goes right down to the Alpha Delta. So there should be enough room to be okay. So this is 20-foot coax. So I got this today from California, yesterday, I think the other day. So go check that out later tonight. And also, this is called the Alpha Delta. Let me see. Got to make sure Alpha Delta. That's the one I'm looking for. Let me see. This is the one I actually have. And let me see. Let's go look at the Alpha Delta. Not those switch. I'll show you the one I have here. I bought it for $20 one time. Instead, they go like $60 to $70. And I'm going to show you. It's not that one right there. And I hope there's another one out there. We haven't seen one for a while. Light resistor, I think it's called. And let me see. Wait. I saw something down there. Alpha Delta. There it is. Is that the one I'm looking at? $28. It has one of those. We're going to go look at lightning traps. So that's not the one. What is that? Let's see. We're going to go back and look for more of it. We're going to go here. We're going to do it. And this is what I'm telling you. I have one of these right now on it. You guys seen it a while back on the YouTube channel. That's the one. You see the one with the $74 one? I have one of those. And if you guys can get me one of these, that's the one I have, the 2K surge protector. That's the one I have. I got that one for $20 4 years ago, and it's on it right now. You guys see it. The only thing I need, and it's still good, maybe get one of these golden caps. I'll show you again. You know who has one of these? Go look up DX Engineering on the internet and go type in this one here tonight. And that's S239. Mine has the S239 model. And let me see if anything goes for $20 on these things. So we don't have to see anything. They're $89. And I learned that from Johnny Jones at home when he put this one in. I did the same exact thing when he did. I got it for like $20 pretty cheap. And where you can find the filter caps, go on DX Engineer, type in, you'll find the filter caps. And the one I want to get, it's like $14.99 if you guys could donate one. I want the one with the 2 kilowatt one, not the 200 watt one. This little golden cap, they have for $14. You unscrew it. They have one for 2 kilowatt one. And you just put it in there and you don't have to worry about it, and it'll be fine. It's supposed to protect it. I wish I had one of these on my beam antenna, so it'd be good. And this will open up the amplifier a little bit better with this when you put a better filter cap on it with the 2 kilowatt one. See, you guys should get one of these. I got these for $20 or $40 one time, and it's on my thing out there for my Mako 5000 right now. And it's been there ever since. You guys know that. And that's what I do. It's in that black little box you guys see, and I put a metal pail over it back a few months ago to keep the water out of it. So it doesn't leak that either way. So that's where the RG213 is going to go into. The other RG213 is already in it already to the Mako 5000 DRG58 right now. So this is the one I actually have, guys. That's the one. So you guys know what that is. So I'm going to close this out tonight. And I'm glad you guys enjoy your day to see that. And hold on a second. We're going to close it out. And go back to our other live stream in the system. And okay, we're still here. All right. And then we're going to shut that little window thing off. Not yet. Okay, we got that. So, who's out there tonight? I'm going to wave out there. We went past these guys just a second ago. Let me go look at it before. I'm going to give a shout out to the guys in the chat room so I don't have to forget them before we go to bed. We're going through UDX21 before we got that. The next guy we got to say shout out to UDX875, Mark Sanquist. Thanks for coming out there tonight. UDX362 waving on back to, he's up in Alberta, Canada, and that's where he's at. And that's what I'm saying. Could be for an echo on that dial here. And also HydroStream 1972 from Minnesota. Thanks for coming out there tonight. The type of unit, if you see any grants CBs, I don't know, but we'll go look at it. They might, let's go look at it before we do anything. But there was a guy talking about he got one out of, I told you about it. We have to go look at that channel later if you guys are interested. Could be an echo on that dial basis. The typing in unit is typing unit and see if any grant. Okay, let me do that for him before we go. I promise. He wants to see some grants. HydroStream wants to see anything for grants. I'll go do that for him right now before we get out of here. I didn't look at the chat earlier. Let me do that. HydroStream wants to go look at some grants for a few minutes. I need to get out of here before I go to bed soon. I'll do that him for a second so I don't have to forget him. See radio of the week. Let me make sure. Okay, we got that right. I'll go to look at the grants for him right now so I don't forget about everybody. So and then when we get out here, so he wants to go type Uden grants. Okay, I want to do that for him in a second. I'll help him out. So in case he rewatches the live stream. So I ain't gonna forget HydroStream for what he wants. So we're gonna put Unin and we'll find grants. Let's do that for you in a second. So, serve, we don't forget about that. Unit grants. That's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, we got it. So Hydro, if you're looking for grants, we got it here. There's that same one been around for a while, the $79 one. We had that one here. I've seen this one a few times. I wish I get my grant working too. There's grant XLLs. Look at all those grants there tonight. Hope we're going through them. And we got another one for $200. This one is a modified grant. Has all the free band channels. I've seen that one a while back. There's one for $79 going on right now. We'll go look at it in a second. I know you're looking at some grant. There's another one called President 6-pin. That's a weird one. A lot of brackets, a lot of stuff for sale. I'm going to go back up here in a second. I'm trying to go down. And there's a faceplate for a grant. That's cool. For the XRL grant. And looking all right. And that's all it. So we're going to go back up to the grant. We saw it up here. So we got to get out of here before we go to bed. I got to set this laptop back in. You guys, it's going to take me 20 minutes to get it done and get on out of here. So check this one. This President Grant for $79 on eBay right now. It's still going. It's been there for a while. This is a 4-button grant. It's got AM. This is a very nice one. Mine has the 858 chassis. So it's been there for a while since a few of my live stream. It looks like it's got at least a few pins. It looks like it looks like 4 pins, 5-pin type things, a 5-pin microphone. This was made in the Philippines, I think it is, Taiwan. It's made in Taiwan. So I don't have the black thing in the back of that. So it's about 8 inches long, and that's what it is. And he's got that there. And this is a Uden grant from the 1970s. Go check that out. Go Refine Antiques. That's what he's called. $79. That's what it's going for right there. That's a 1980s unit there. But this one's going for that price. He's got $10 shipping, $10.28 shipping. He's out of Arkansas. It's going for $79 best offer. You could buy it right now for $80. I think it would have been $90 for the grant if you get it. Probably almost $90 or $80, somewhere in that range. And he shows here, looking at here, that's what it is. So it's a 40-channel system, single sideband. So that's the only grant I see so far tonight. So you guys see that, and the unit grants, XRL. See a lot of them out there tonight. So HydroStream, go look at this later tonight if you're watching. So I got you typed in for the grant tonight, and this is the one. They got other ones out there tonight. So things are out there, coming out there tonight. HydroStream, and close that out. And before we get on out here today, and we got it out there for you all. So let's go look at it here. So I'm gonna get that thing tonight. HydroStream 1972. Thanks for coming out there tonight. And Catalyst UDX 120 out there in Delaware. He offered, and I'll tell you, waving out there tonight. Thanks for coming in the chat tonight, all the way from Delaware. Thanks for coming on my live stream yesterday, and we heard you on the stream. You know, you made it through, but my beam was pointing the other way toward 310 degrees, and I was going to swing back to 50 on that one, 50 degrees, but I was pointing the other way, and I heard you on my backside of the beam yesterday. Waving out the UDX 120 Catalyst, and the amplifier we used yesterday on a our Cobra 139 base station radio was called the Callis C150. So look it up. You guys will get to look at that. And also CDM 1250 UHF1. Thanks for coming out there from Philadelphia, and thanks for coming out there tonight. And also, hey, what's up, Gordon Lowe? Hey, out of New Zealand. Thanks for coming out there this morning. I've been listening while working on the Robin 510D. Cool. Nice radio. That's a tube radio, right? Awesome. So I'm going to wait till you guys out there tonight. So thanks for coming out there today. And I'm waving all out there today. And I'm going to be going to bed soon in a few seconds. I'm glad you guys enjoy it today. And we're going to be playing that cool thing so we can get that going. And let me get that thing going for you guys tonight. And I want to promise to put that little song Queso, King Cannon, Mohound. You guys know that. It's our UDX official song. It's all original from YouTube. It's free. You can go get that. And it's been on YouTube for a long time. It's part called King Cannon Mohound. And you guys know what this is. It's the UDX and the Retro Waves. Yeah. It's our original national anthem. And I'll tell you, maybe we could sing a song about it. I don't know. But let's do it. Maybe we can have some fun with it. I don't know. We'll start on this in a second, guys. You have a good night out there. UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. Getting on down. 410 out there. So we're east of the Rocky Mountains, west of the Appalachian Mountains, north of the Gulf of America, south of the Canadian border. We're northwest Australia. We're northwest of New Zealand, and we're below the Ryan's Belt. And we're south of the Big Dipper. We're waving on back to the planet Saturn and Mars, and we bounce these beams all the way from the Arecibo up in the outer space to Cosmos. We're talking on C radio, and them starbrights will hear us forever, and they'll hear us a million miles away. No matter what our radio waves will travel through the ionosphere, many years to come, it'll still pass through the cosmos, through Pluto, Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune. It'll get out to the far out to, and it will go right through Mars in about 30 years. And it'll be able to go through all the way to out in the cosmos and Kepler, the other planets out there in the solar system. It'll make it all the way to the Horus Nebula. It'll make it all the way to Orion Hunter. It'll make it all the way to what is that thing? A lot of that stuff, the Alpha Centauri, and going up that far in outer space. Oh yeah. So I'm going to wait out the 390 Wagmaster. If you're watching tonight, thanks for coming out there, 390 Wagmaster UDX 390. I know you're watching in the background. We know it. We hear it. Don't hide it. You know you're sandbagging watching the live stream tonight. Waving all you guys out there tonight. Have a great morning. We'll catch you later off the key. I'll wave all out there. The good Lord, I said the good Lord blesses all out there, and good Lord loves you out there today. And so long in Radio Land, and keep it on the dial from the Fox Band 362 World Radio on YouTube. And we're the Fox Band out here in Knoxville, Tennessee from UDX 362. We're going to catch you later. Have a great day, and we'll bring out more videos soon. And hope your Christmas went good yesterday. And have a great Happy New Year this weekend. I hope you guys do. I ain't celebrating 2025. Maybe we'll go back in a different timeline and celebrate. Yep. We'll go do some C Radio New Year's talking out there on the airways, celebrating for sure. We don't want to see that stuff on TV. We want to see C Radio in the New Year out in 2026. We don't care if it's 1986 or 1976 or 1989. Who knows? I'm waving on back. Have a great night, great morning. We'll catch you later. UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. And all so long. We'll catch you later, and we'll bring out more videos soon. Oh yeah, we are UDX CP Radio all over the world. We're banging on the meters tonight, and we got UDX 290, the Wagon Master, jumping on the airwaves all over the world, and we were smoking on the airwaves. We're banging on the meters. We are part of a club called United Delta X-Ray, and if you're in Utah land, they are called Delta X-Ray. We are United Delta X-Ray. We are banging on the meters. We have a guy called UDX390 Wagon Master. We got a guy called UDX21 South Carolina, UDX151 South Carolina, UDX791 Gulf Islands in British Columbia. We got a lot of guys, UDX387, UDX498, UDX2112. Oh yeah, we are part of United Delta X-Ray. We are UDX Radio, banging on the meters. We hit the ionosphere today. We're rocking on the meters. We are United Delta X-Ray, and we are definitely shooting all across the world today. We are rocking on the meters, and we grab them CD radios today. We talk out there, calling CPDX, calling CPX. This is UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. And I'm telling you, we're on the AM dial. This is 362 out here in Tennessee. Breaker 19 for a radio check. Oh yeah, we're gonna be them breakers. We got a convoy going on here today. We are rocking on the UDX airwaves. Oh yeah, keep it up on the flow, dancing on the doodles, dancing on the waves, and keep on going. Waving on back from Foxy, UDX 360.